this forward. I want to talk about perspective. I want to talk about historic NFL players. Where does Tom Brady stack up? With your Mount Rushmore of NFL players, right? Obviously, when it comes to quarterback, we can all agree he's the number one quarterback in NFL history. He's probably up there with Montana and Aikman and all those guys. But let's just open it up to all NFL players. If you had to pick your Mount Rushmore of like the top four players in NFL history, who would that be? And you can start with number 4 and go your way up.
I mean, number 4, God, is there 4 people on Rushmore or is it 5?
I think it's 4, and
it's 4. Okay.
As I know you're Puma, you're a very proud American. I'm kind of
trying to remember how many presidents are on there.
I'm kind of disappointed you didn't know that was 4. I mean, as a true patriotic man of America,
freedom ain't free. I clearly did not pay the rent on freedom today.
I'm disappointed you didn't pay your rent today. Okay.
I mean, if you gotta go. All right, so number 4. Despite the
obviously, let's talk about it, right?
Issues.
LT, right? LT has to be.
I was going to go Lawrence Taylor. Yeah. Lawrence Taylor for sure at number 4. Number 3 for me, I'm going to go Jerry Rice. Oh, God. See, number 2, look at me sideways all you want. I'm going to go Walter Payton, man. Walter Payton, he was the guy for the Bears. And honestly, probably one of the transcendent talents at that position for the longest time. Tough as nails. You don't believe me? Watch the 85 Bears 30 for 30. Walter Payton, in the words of Steve Mongo McMichaels, is the best all-around football player in my opinion. But for the sake of argument's sake, I got him slated number 3. Number 2, you gotta go Joe Montana, maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
And then number 1's Brady.
Yeah, I think we're kind of lockstep there because I had number 4, Jerry Rice, number 3, Lawrence Taylor, number 2, Joe Montana, and then number 1, Tom Brady. And if you just compare Joe Montana's career with his 4 Super Bowl wins. We all thought that was insane. The fact that the man had 4 Super Bowl wins. Tom Brady comes along, goes to 10 Super Bowls and wins 7 of them. I mean, it's just completely insane that he's at the point now where he's had that much success. I almost pulled a very douchey move, Puma, and I almost said that it was going to be Jerry Rice at number 4. Number 3 was going to be Brady's early years. Number 2 was going to be Brady's 2007 to 2013. And then number 1 was going to be Brady's 2014 to 2012. And we joke about this, Puma, but I'm looking at like an actual chart right now that's broken down Tom Brady's early career against Troy Aikman, and Brady is in that debate. And then his second career is Tom Brady against Dan Marino's career as a whole.
Yeah.
And then Tom Brady's third career against Joe Montana's whole career, and it's in the same ballpark as well. Like, it's absolutely insane. From 2014 to 21, Tom Brady has had 4 Super Bowl titles, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 1 regular season MVP, and 5 Super Bowl appearances. For Joe Montana, it's 4 Super Bowl titles, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs, and 1 less Super Bowl appearance at 4 instead of 5. So, like, if you just look at his career, man, he has 3 Hall of Fame careers. Like, he could go in, whether you break it down however you want to break it, and that just speaks to his greatness, man.
For sure. The best. He's the best to ever do it.
And then let's expand it out to the Mount Rushmore of just sports athletes in general. And I'll start off here first, but the top 4 that I had in my mind was gonna be Tiger Woods. I mean, what he's accomplished. I know there's a lot of off the field issues with Tiger Woods and what he's done, but just strictly speaking on the field, I mean, he's one of the greats. Up behind that is Wayne Gretzky. At number 2, you got Michael Jordan, just because he's a killer and assassin himself. But at number 1, I've got Brady ahead of Jordan now, man. Like, what Brady has done, and obviously it's a little different than what Jordan's done because he's went to 6 NBA titles and he won 6 of them. But they're series. They're not one game like Super Bowls where Brady has to be on point for one game. And the fact that he's won 7 of them, been to 10, I think he, by far for me, is just at the top of Mount Rushmore. And I don't know when somebody's going to come along to take him off that mantle. Like, let's think about this logically. LeBron's never going to get there. LeBron can't even surpass Jordan. Patrick Mahomes, I don't think he's going to get there. I think he's a little bit of a... I think you're going to start to see who Patrick Mahomes really is when he doesn't have the best wide receiver and the best tight end and the best offensive schemer in the game with Andy Reid. Like, I think you're going to start seeing, and you're starting to see some of the cracks in Patrick Mahomes.
He's the AFC version of the Packers right now.
Exactly, right? So I don't know when somebody's going to come along to overtake Tom Brady's mantle. Like, think about all the great quarterbacks, not obviously in the history of the game, but just in the last 20 years, whether it's Peyton Manning or Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers. You combine all those three together, you still only get 4 Super Bowls, and Brady's got 7 of them. So I don't know. I mean, you throw in Mahomes in there as well. You got 5 compared to 7. So I don't know when someone's going to come along and win 8 Super Bowls. I just don't think it's ever going to happen, man.